What up? Merry Christmas. Today is the 25th of December. Those of y'all who celebrated, today is Christmas. I'm down here in Houston with my mom. I'm walking around her neighborhood right here. And just wanted to say hello. Oh, it's about to go be a dark path down that way. I won't have any good light. Hi, how's it going? I have not made many vlogs recently, and I wanted to catch up with you guys and say hello, see how you're doing. It's been a really intense 2 months, actually. I was going to say 1 month, but then it's 2 months. Okay, we're going to be dark for a little bit. I'll just keep talking. Just listen to the sound of my voice. And then we'll get back to another bright light patch. Look at all these pretty Christmas lights behind me. I'm going to get out of the way so you can see this stuff. Look at all these pretty lights. I went around driving, looking at the Christmas lights here in Houston with my mom the other night. And the trend here is definitely to have bright white lights, kind of like that one over there with the stuff hanging down from the trees. You see that? That is the trend here. So if you want to be fashionable here, see that when I'm walking towards it? And it was really pretty. We got to drive around, look at some cool neighborhoods, lots and lots of bright lights, and I just had a nice time listening to some holiday music with my mom. It was a good time. I got to Houston a couple days ago. Let's see, I think I drove down on Tuesday. What's today? Today's Wednesday. It's on Monday. I drove down on Monday with my uncle. And see, now we're back to light. And I'm here. Today's Christmas Day. I'll be here for like 2 more days. And then I leave on Friday evening, fly back to Los Angeles. And gonna get back to the grind. Let's check out this cool tree right here. It's got these white lights and they're hanging down. It's real pretty like. All right, it's across the street. Keep the light. What else is going on? So December was really intense because I was trying to. You only get like half a month in December, you know. You only get like 2 weeks because the third week is like. At the end of like the second week approximately, you travel to go visit your family. You know, maybe you finish up with exams or you finish up with your job, and then you get, then you leave and you go back to home, or your family comes to visit you or whatever. Then like the final week is like this in between, like, can you even see me? I don't even know if you can see me. It's in between the holidays for most of us, not all of us. And then there's like New Year's, so like you get like a couple days off there. Maybe some jobs have you come back in between Christmas and New Year's for a day or two. And then you got New Year's, and that's like another big celebration. And then you're back to like normal life. But so the final 2 weeks of December are just kind of like these weird like limbo weeks, especially for me. I don't know, I'm traveling around the country. So you have like another day for flying, and then you have like another day getting back into the swing of things and whatnot. Let's cross the street safely. Look both ways. So then the first 2 weeks of December ended up being really stressful for me personally, because I'm trying to do a month's worth of work and preparation in 2 weeks. So now, I'm already crazy busy, and especially right now with the album release and trying to send it out. I haven't even sent out to those of you who sent in the songs. I want to sent in your voices for the songs. I want to send it out to you so that you can have that. There's been a lot of stuff going on. There's like the radio interview. We made another holiday sing-along, holiday highway sing-along. And gaming videos haven't gone up in like a month or something. So that anytime the gaming videos slow down, that should be a sign that my life is crazy busy, because I really like to play video games, and I really like to have content available for you guys every single day. And so if that's not happening, it means that I'm very busy and probably not sleeping very much. I'm trying to walk on the curb here, and I'm losing my balance. I'll show you. Look, I'm a tightrope walker. Look at me. So, anyways. Let's see. Let's just walk back and forth right here because there's just really pretty lights in the background. So anyways, the first 2 weeks of December were pretty stressful, but got them done. Was really happy about the holiday highway sing-along we got filmed. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. It's on youtube.com/ivyleaguepunk. It's kind of cold in Los Angeles when we were filming that, so most people's windows were up, so we didn't get too many people singing along with us. But we got a lot of smiles and waves. We were wearing like holiday attire, so people were happy and friendly. Next one I want to do, we're kind of thinking about possibly partnering up with some other people or companies or something. I think it'd be cool to do something where I don't have to drive. We maybe have like a taxi driver or something like that, or someone else driving, so that I can just do more engaging with the people who are outside the car, you know, the other drivers, in a safe way. And maybe getting someone else to be in the car with us. So if we're like in the back seat somewhere, Kathy Sue's on one side, or maybe in the middle, I don't know. And then I'm on one side, and there's another person in the back seat hanging out with us, doing some fun stuff. So that's an idea. We're going to be getting some new cameras for the highway sing-alongs. We also want to do some more concepts in general with like the whole spreading happiness stuff. I don't want to give anything away yet, but you know, just other ways to make people happy in an unexpected place during their normal day. So we're going to probably develop that and shoot something in January. And then hopefully do something. I think it'd really be fun to do something for Valentine's Day. So anyways, that's coming up. I probably talked to you about that before. Hello, Kitty. How are you? Hi. Do you want to be on camera? Oh, you are in attack mode right now. Goodbye, Kitty. So that's the comedy stuff. And got some cool announcements coming out with that soon, I think. I just want to get them finalized before I share it with you. So like a partnership or sponsorship, whatever you want to call it. So that's kind of cool. And it's in a way, it's something that really helps us, and this company is really interested in spreading happiness. That's what they want us to do, and that's what we want to do, so it works out well. Music, we released an album preview video. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. It's 30-second previews of all the songs. I haven't vlogged in a while. My arm is getting tired. We're not even like at 10 minutes yet, and my shoulder's like tired. That's funny. I'm out of practice. So music, we put up the album preview video. That's 30-second previews of all the songs on the album. And there's some background footage or behind the scenes footage shot by Kathy Sue that makes up the video portion of that. So I think you'll enjoy that. You get to see the growth of my album beard, and you get to see Roxy the puppy, and you get to see what I look like when I'm recording an album, which is I look like a mad scientist a little bit. So I want to start doing a music. I had a meeting with so I mean I'll let you guys know what's going on. I really like being honest and open with you guys. So I have a contract with Maker Studios. That's my network that I'm signed to, and I work there, so you know it makes sense that I'm signed to them. Oh, it's cold. Not that cold though, right? There's no snow. It's just cold enough for my nose to start running. Anyways, I'm signed to Maker Studios, and my contract is a 2-year contract, and it's running up in January, middle of January. I think it's the 20th or so. And so I've been meeting. There's some people walking down this way. I don't want to bother them with my talking, so we're gonna go on another little dark path for a second. So my contract is expiring in the middle of January, and I've been talking to some other networks about who might offer the best partnership, not necessarily the best deal, but the best partnership for me and my channels. And I've been meeting with a couple of them, and I have friends at pretty much all the networks. I'm friends with Sarah Pena at Big Frame, which is Mystery Guitar Man's wife. I'm friends with the Maker Studios people. I'm friends with people at the Collective from meeting them at like Playlist and VidCon and whatnot. I'm friends with people at Full Screen because of through Kurt a little bit, and then just actually friends meeting through friends at YouTube and whatnot. Only people I don't really know anyone at Machinima would be the only network, but I'm not really interested in signing with them. They don't necessarily do too much music stuff, and that's like, my primary. So anyways, so I've had a couple meetings, and it's just been really interesting to think about what I do, where I want to go, and how do I get there. And personally, I want to pursue music the most. I love making people smile and happy through the comedy stuff, but music is my real passion. So if I can continue making people happy with the highway sing-alongs and whatnot, I will totally continue doing them. But at the same time, I do want to, really put the time and effort into the music stuff. So the question is, how do I do that? And I think the answer is to do more music videos, both covers and originals and whatnot. But it's not just doing covers and whatnot. You can't just like put out a standard music video every week. That's not going to really help your career take off, especially because this is YouTube. Success, I think, depends upon making videos, whatever kind of videos it is, making videos that people want to share. Making the quote-unquote viral video. But what is viral? I think viral comes down to making something that people want to share. And as a musician, that means making a really cool sounding video and visually interesting video. So I've been doing a lot of brainstorming. Let's walk down this way. There's some really pretty lights down this way. Look at those cool lights down there. Am I too far? No, we're good. Nope, I wasn't even showing you. Those way down there, the green, white, and red. So, let's see. I've been doing a lot of brainstorming on like cool visual concepts. And I've been thinking about like who out there who's already successful and has established themselves, what kind of videos do they make? Even if they just do quote unquote, just covers or whatnot. You can't though. Like if you just do covers, I don't think that's really what YouTube music the scene is about anymore. So anyways, doing brainstorming on like how to make interesting covers is, I think, a good challenge for me, because I'm mostly interested in like releasing originals, but at the same time, like I know that covers are fun and they help you really grow your channel and your audience and whatnot. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting boring now. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to be doing some more interesting visually covers, and I'm going to try and start doing them once a week. I think it'll be really hard and really challenging, but I think a new mantra that I wrote down for myself, I like to write down little mantras because it helps me remember and focus. I think the more challenging something is, the more rewarding it will be. When you, for example, like professional athletes, like they get up like 6 a.m. and they train for a couple hours, and then maybe they have an afternoon training, and that's really difficult. Professionals, anything, you get up and you practice. That was another mantra I wrote down, is practice, practice, practice. I don't think I practice nearly enough right now. I'm very lucky to be, I have some innate talents of being able to do things pretty well without practicing. And I think I need to stop relying upon that and actually practice. I think I've gone for too long without practicing, and I think I would do better. And I was going to say like something like my work has suffered, but that's kind of negative, so I wanted to focus on the positive. I think I would benefit greatly from practicing more. So that was another mantra I wrote down, is practice. Practice, practice, practice. So anyways, let's see. Hello, kitty. Another kitty. Meow. 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 Let's see. Anyways, that's where my thoughts have been with the music stuff. and gaming. Nothing really to talk to you about with the gaming stuff. It is just keep on making interesting content. I've been toying with the idea of going back to my really old style of picture-in-picture stuff, like not have the green screen or blue screen taken out in the background, and instead have that kind of like down angle where it's like that. So like that. Possibly. I've been playing around with that idea. The blue screen is not annoying at all to me, but I think it's important to change things up every now and then. And I think it's like interesting. When I'm like just straight into the camera, like, just straight looking into it, pretty much, it's interesting, but does it work well? I don't know. It's definitely interesting and unique, but I might go back to the other way. I don't know. It's just something I'm playing around with. You can let me know. That can be the question of one of the questions of the video. If you think I should go back to that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my Skyward Sword playthrough or my Mass Effect playthrough and look at that. That is where my that style of video is what I was doing back then. And I think it would be a lot less work for me to do it like that too. I wouldn't have to worry about green screening it out, taking out the green screen perfectly, or if there's shadows or whatnot, and having perfect lighting and whatnot. So it might be a little bit easier on me too to do that. But I'll probably figure all this out once we move into the new house. So the new house, let's talk about that. We're already at 16 minutes, so I'll try and keep this to the next 3 to 4 minutes. I'm moving again. Some of you probably knew that. Some people ask me why I moved so much, because I moved this summer, and then I moved last summer, and then I moved a lot before that in the same year. I am moving because I kind of have finished up my residency at the place where I was. I was living at basically like an artist residence house. Look at those cool lights. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was living at basically what kind of evolved into an artist residency house in the Hollywood Hills. And it was great. It was awesome. It's a lot of fun. The people are amazing. I'm very lucky and blessed to get to have met them and worked with them and spent time with them. And they're very kind, creative, intelligent, and supportive people. And they carry out and create some really amazing events. And then there are also the artists those are the people who like run the house and the other people who live there. And the people who live there are very creative artists in their own way. One of my roommates is like a model / actress, and yet now she's getting into like kind of running a company a little bit. It's a fashion company. Another one of my roommates is a musician, and he's like goes on like journeys for himself for like peace of